Money is arguably the most important social construct. It makes the world go round. How did money come about? The origins of money may surprise you. What is money? Money is a social unit of measurement. If you go to a store, they'll tell you the price in the local currency, like dollars. People have used all sorts of money throughout history: sticks, tokens, seashells, teeth, coins, rocks, or digital blips. Money is a socially constructed accounting tool. It is not a commodity. You can't touch a dollar any more than you can touch an hour. Units of currency are abstract. Abstract systems of accounting emerged long before gold tokens. Money measures debt. A dollar bill is effectively an IOU. There's no fundamental difference between a coin, a dollar, or a digital blip. Anybody can create money. The hard part is getting it accepted. If I tried to buy groceries with Dogecoin, the store probably wouldn't accept it. The money people use is usually issued and backed by a state. Tax imposed in that currency gives it value because tax guarantees a demand and legitimizes its use. It's backed by faith and coercion. How did money come about? Surprisingly, few sources accurately describe the origins of money.
The barter myth. Hard to imagine no money. Humans bartered for years, the story says. Then people used commodity money. Then virtual money. Smith popularized this. Textbooks still tell it. Barter is deeply established. No evidence backs it. No proof of bartering exists. Anthropologists are frustrated. Humphrey's research is clear. No barter economy existed. Read Gruber's Debt. Barter was small-scale only. No true barter economies. Barter needs double coincidence. Hard to find, barter is messy. Bob needs meat, Ben needs bread. Bob finds someone needing bread. Smith popularized the myth. Smith got it from Aristotle. Money arose spontaneously, assumptions. Jevons followed Smith's example. Missionaries sought barter systems. They found other systems. Economists ignored evidence. People believe myths. See my deficit myth video. The barter story is a false myth. So, what are the actual origins of money? Why isn't there a widely known, compelling story about money's origins? Anthropologists haven't found a simple origin story for money because there likely isn't one. Money wasn't invented like a light bulb. It's a way of comparing proportions, like music or writing. Money is a way of comparing things as proportions, saying that 1 of X is equivalent to 2 of Y. This concept of money is probably almost as old as human thought itself. Evidence of money exists as far back as writing, with the earliest writing often being about money. Writing was invented for accounting, to track transactions and debts, not by poets. The exact origins of money are unknown, and likely will remain so. Nobody simply invented money. It wasn't a singular creation. Money, as an accounting tool, is older than civilization. All accepted forms of money in organized societies were managed by a state or local authority. This contradicts the false medalist theory that money arises from spontaneous barter. The idea that money is a commodity arising from barter to form markets is a misconception. Money, as we know it, comes from states managing economic activity and debts. Money's validity comes from state backing and value creation via taxation. Another misconception is that we started with commodity money like bullion, then evolved to paper money backed by nothing after barter. The conventional story: metallic money, then paper backed by bullion, then Nixon ended the gold standard. Since then, we've had virtual fiat money, which some call fake money. This narrative suggests money is getting faker and virtual money is new. This conventional monetary history is backwards. We didn't start with barter, then money, then credit. It was the opposite. Fake virtual money came first, coins much later, never fully replacing credit. Barter is mainly used by those accustomed to cash or coin transactions who temporarily lack currency. If the barter story is false, why do so many orthodox economists still believe it? Many still tell the Sparta story despite evidence. Are they ignorant or lying? Let's assume the former. The barter story is a foundational narrative to rationalize our economic system. It explains money and markets as spontaneous phenomena, not social constructs regulated by authorities. This false story makes it easier to perpetuate the myth that governments rely on taxpayer money to spend. This is because it depicts money as a scarce resource independent of the state. The barter story is also central to the myth of free markets, assuming money arose independently from states. While a world of free markets independent of the state seems possible, the dichotomy between states and markets is false. Anthropological and historical evidence shows that states create markets and markets require states. Markets could not continue without states, at least not in any recognizable form today. The subjects of markets and states are complex, and we don't have time for it in this video. I hope you learned something. If so, please share it with anyone who might benefit. If you enjoyed learning about money, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video.